Maddie Soto was a young woman full of potential and dreams for the future. At 26 years old, she had just started a new job at a growing tech company and was working hard to make a name for herself. Everyone who knew Maddie described her as kind, smart, and dedicated. She had a bright future ahead, and her friends and family believed she was on the path to success. One night, after finishing a late shift at work, Maddie was last seen leaving the office around 11 p.m. She sent a quick text to her best friend, letting her know she was heading home. But Maddie never made it. The next morning, her body was found in an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. It was a shocking discovery that left everyone in disbelief. The police initially suspected a robbery gone wrong, but the scene raised more questions than answers. There were no signs of forced entry, and nothing appeared to have been stolen. Maddie's death seemed like something much darker, something more calculated. Was it a random act of violence, or did someone close to her have something to hide? The investigation was just beginning, and every new detail seemed to lead to more mysteries. After days of searching for clues, the police finally caught a break. They discovered CCTV footage from a nearby building that captured a shadowy figure entering the warehouse with Maddie the night she disappeared. The footage was grainy, but it clearly showed someone walking with Maddie toward the warehouse around the same time she sent her last text. The figure in the video was wearing a dark jacket, and their face was too blurry to make a clear identification. However, there was something about the way they moved that seemed familiar. The police couldn't make a positive ID, but the footage gave them hope that they might be getting closer to solving the case. As the video was shared online, it quickly caught the attention of the public. People started speculating about who the mysterious figure could be. Some thought it looked like someone Maddie knew, while others believed it could be a random stranger. The mystery only deepened as rumors spread, causing a mix of fear and curiosity in the community. Everyone was eager to find out who the person in the video was and what their role in Maddie's death might be. A close friend of Maddie came forward with new information that shook the investigation. She revealed that Maddie had been secretly seeing someone no one in her circle knew about. Maddie had kept this relationship hidden, which raised some red flags. The friend mentioned that Maddie had been acting differently in the weeks leading up to her death, more distant and anxious at times. She also hinted that the person Maddie was seeing might have been hiding something dark. The police took this information seriously and started looking into the mysterious individual. They quickly found suspicious behavior. He was often seen in areas where Maddie worked and lived, and his social media showed strange, possessive posts about Maddie. It was clear that there might be more to their relationship than just a harmless fling. As the investigation deepened, the police found a possible motive: jealousy and greed. It seemed the man might have been obsessed with Maddie and grew angry when he suspected she was losing interest. Eventually, he was arrested. However, he maintained his innocence, insisting their relationship was completely harmless and that he had nothing to do with Maddie's death. The case was becoming more complicated by the minute. Just when it seemed like the investigation was at a standstill, forensic experts uncovered a crucial piece of evidence. Traces of a rare, expensive perfume were found on Maddie's body. This perfume was not something you would find in regular stores. It was a luxury brand, known for its high price tag. The discovery raised immediate questions: how did this perfume end up on Maddie? The police soon linked the perfume to a wealthy family in town, the Devereux family. The family was known for their money and influence, with connections to powerful people in business and politics. However, as the investigation continued, more troubling information came to light. The Devereux family had a history of shady dealings, including rumors of illegal activities and suspicious business practices. These red flags made the family a prime suspect. The police began digging into their past and found connections to other unresolved cases in the area. It seemed the Devereux family might have been involved in more than just the perfume. There was a possibility that they had played a much darker role in Maddie's death. The investigation was shifting in a new direction, and the Devereux family was now under intense scrutiny. In a shocking twist, the police uncovered the true identity of Maddie's killer. It wasn't anyone from the wealthy Devereux family, as many had suspected. Instead, the killer turned out to be someone within Maddie's own inner circle. A close friend of hers, who had always been trusted by Maddie, was revealed to have been lying all along. This person had carefully hidden their true intentions and was now exposed as the murderer. The motive behind the crime was driven by money and betrayal. It turned out that the killer had been deeply in debt and saw Maddie as a way out. She had discovered the truth about their financial troubles and had planned to expose them. In a desperate attempt to stop Maddie from ruining their life, the killer made a deadly choice. The final confrontation revealed the killer's twisted plan to cover their tracks, using the warehouse as a hiding place for Maddie's body. After the killer was arrested, they admitted to the crime, and the case finally came to a close. With the truth revealed, justice was served for Maddie Soto, and her family could finally begin to heal from the tragedy. The investigation, though painful, brought peace to the community and closure to a case that had captured the world's attention. The Maddie Soto case has taken a heavy emotional toll on her friends, family, and the entire community. Maddie was not just a victim, she was a beloved daughter, friend, and colleague. The loss of someone so young and full of potential has left a deep void in the hearts of those who knew her. Her family has struggled with grief, while her friends have been left in shock, unable to understand how someone they trusted could betray them in such a terrible way. The community, too, has been shaken. It's a reminder that crime can happen anywhere, even in the most familiar places, and that no one is truly safe without awareness. This case underscores the importance of seeking justice for victims like Maddie. It shows how crucial it is to look out for one another, to trust but verify, and to ensure safety within our neighborhoods. The investigation has brought justice to Maddie, but it also serves as a call to action for all of us to stay vigilant and hold those who harm others accountable. If you want to hear more true crime stories and updates, make sure to follow us for the latest developments. Stay informed, stay safe, and keep seeking the truth.